Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a Magic Review. Hey everybody, welcome back from Blackpool. Hope you had a lot of fun. I know you're scratching your head thinking, I didn't go to Blackpool. I didn't either. I wanted to go, but there's no way I'm going to England without my wife. She would never let me go by myself. So that's gonna have to be a trip that we take. But yeah, always wanted to go. If you went, tell us down below what you thought of it. I had several producers send me their Blackpool releases. So Gentleman's Magic was one of those. They took some new items to Blackpool, and Big Blind Media sent me some stuff from their Blackpool event. Penguin sent me some stuff from their Blackpool event. We'll be looking at all of that coming up. But this one from Gentleman's Magic, really excited. Opened that up. That was one of the first things I opened up. I wanted to look at it. This is Coffee Break from Urbain. Now, what is Coffee Break? Coffee Break is a little coffee cup that becomes a chop cup routine. But it also becomes a signed bill to coffee pod routine. So you're getting two massive trick ideas with this one purchase. So if you know, like, signed bill to, let's say, bill tube, right? Or you know, chop cup, and you've always wanted to do those tricks, but with naturally organic props, this is something I think you'll be really, really interested in. Let's talk all about it. All right, Coffee Break from Urbain, Gentleman's Magic. Let's say you pay $95 to gentlemansmagic.com. What are you going to get? You'll get a nice hard-shelled magnetic box. Inside that, you'll get a gimmicked coffee cup that looks exactly like a little coffee cup that you would get in a coffee shop. You get a spoon that is also gimmicked. You're gonna get coffee pods, you know, the little pods that you stick in like a 1 cup coffee maker. You're gonna get 3 sugar cubes. One of those is a chop cup sugar cube, enough said, but they're all fake, but they feel real. And you'll use all of those things for the trick. In addition to that, I would say you would need a bill, right? You need a bill and a Sharpie marker. But you add those two things to this and you're ready to go. Is it what I thought? Yes, because they kind of say that it's a chop cup routine. And if you know what a chop cup is, then you know what you're getting. So there wasn't any surprises there. There's been some other recent releases where some creators have tried to make organic looking chop cup. And so if you're familiar with those, then you're familiar with this, right? Urbain created this because he wanted something that looked very organic. Something that looked exactly like you'd see in a real coffee shop, normal props, that sugar cubes would look like real sugar cubes, not the spectator would pick it up and say, this isn't real. I watched spectators hold his gimmicked cube in the live video and they never went, wait, this isn't real. Feels real. Spoon, gimmicked, cup, gimmicked, coffee pods, gimmicked, but just a really beautifully fleshed out routine and well made. So extremely well made. Everything looks legit. At first I was like, oh, they just gave me a spoon. But then when they said, no, it's a magic spoon, I was like, this is a magic spoon? Like, it could not tell. Could not tell at all. Let me talk about the video. So the video is 33 minutes long. When you go to the page, the explanation page, they're gonna give you a explanation in English and in French, but I did not see a way to download it. So it's only watchable online. There is a studio shot, which is all done as a single shot. He's seated at a table. There's some live performances. The live performances are in French. There's no subtitles. There's a studio performance, and then he'll have some off-screen hands who help, and that's helpful because then you get to see the routine in English. As far as what's taught, there's an intro, and then the live performance. He covers what's in the box, and then how to prepare your gimmick, and then how to set everything up in your pockets. He'll cut back to a studio performance where he goes through the entire thing again, but this time, like I said, it's in English. Then he'll explain the performance step by step. Then he'll switch over to the sugar cubes. Now these two things are separate. The main body of this trick is a signed bill to coffee pod routine using the coffee cup as a chop cup. But the sugar cubes are included so that you can do chop cup routines that you already know, but they will not teach you any chop cup routines. Then he's going to close with some other ideas like using a lighter and using coffee grounds. Pocket space, it is several items, right? You got a load kind of in your pocket for the coffee pod, ready to switch out with a dollar bill. You got the cup, you got the spoon, and then if you want to add in the cubes, that's even more, right? So there is some pocket real estate being used. Angles are very clean, very clean. Like if you know cups and balls, you know chop cup, angles are similar. Inspectability, everything will pass inspection. Everything will pass inspection. It looks exactly like it should. Slides and difficulty level. Let's talk about how hard this is. I'm really gonna say this is a chop cup routine and a signed dollar bill to brass bill tube routine. If you've ever done the signed bill to brass bill tube and then thought, that brass bill tube doesn't look like anything in real life. Like I don't want to carry around a giant brass bill tube because it's awkward looking, it's awkward to have in my pocket. Urbain's got your back, okay? Because now the signed bill is going into a little coffee pod that you poke, tear the top off, and then dump the bill out of. And it is their bill coming out of it. No switch. Their bill is coming out of it. They can pull it out themselves, all right? So you're combining that trick with the chop cup idea. So if you can do both of those, you can do chop cup and you can do a signed bill to a brass bill tube routine, you can do this easy. You're already in the wheelhouse, okay? There'll be less learning curve for you. The sugar cubes are included so that you could do a chop cup routine. So not teaching you a chop cup routine, other people have, right? But that's not the premise of the trick, but they include those extra props so that you could do a chop cup routine, which I thought was above and beyond. Setup and reset, you'll have to prep the coffee pod in advance and prep the dollar bill in advance, but that's it. But like I said, you can do this with a spectator's borrowed signed bill. Positives, very organic props. Props look completely natural. Everything's well made. They give you just enough teaching to get out there and do it. Negatives, there's no chop cup routine included, but again, I think it's a negative and a positive because it's a negative because there's no routine included, but there's a positive because they give you the props should you want to take the props that direction, right? So it's almost like they've given you a bonus in the sugar cubes by including it. So don't feel bad that there's no routine because the cubes are a bonus. They are. And everything's well made. So I didn't really see any other negatives to this at all. So is it worth your money? It's $95, $95. So priced a little outside of the hobbyist, I get it, but these are props that'll last you forever, and they're gorgeous, gorgeous props. Couldn't say enough great things about this. I don't know, if you went to Blackpool, did you see this demonstrated? Did you stop by the gentleman's magic table? Tell us down below what you thought of the trick when you saw it, or if you picked it up at Blackpool, let us know. We'd all love to hear your Blackpool experience and live vicariously through your blessing. Hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. Make sure you hit like and subscribe and follow. Push all of those buttons. Help me get to 55K by my 55th birthday. That's my stretch goal. That's my stretch goal for being 55 years old. And big, huge thanks to gentlemansmagic.com for allowing me to have this so that I can do the review for you. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, would you like to learn a magic trick? You would? Did you know I have a second channel? That's right. I have a second channel where I teach beginning level magic tricks. Magic Channel Card Tricks is a place that you can go to learn tricks with ordinary items you can find around the house. Paper clips, rubber bands, pens, and of course, decks of cards. I teach beginning level card tricks, simple card tricks, simple card forces that anybody could learn. I also review magic kits. So if you go buy a magic kit from the store, your local Walmart or Target, or you get a magic kit for Christmas, I'll go over exactly what's inside. And I'll even teach you how to perform with some of those tricks that you get inside those kits. Plus, I'm even gonna give you video instruction to very simple, very inexpensive tricks that you can pick up at your favorite magic store. Sometimes you get those tricks and the instructions are just on a tiny little piece of typewritten paper and you have no idea how to do that trick. Don't throw that trick away. Don't put it in a box. Come back to Magic Channel Card Tricks and I will teach you how to use that trick as well. Or maybe you're not a beginner. Maybe you're not a beginner, but maybe you have a niece or a nephew or a little brother or sister that you could share this channel with them. This is a great, safe place, kid-friendly, where they can learn beginning level magic. Make sure you head on over to Magic Channel Card Tricks, give my videos a like, subscribe to that channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being a part of Magic Orthodoxy.